You know, the world is changing so fast, way faster than any classroom syllabus can possibly keep up. In just a couple of years, the skills that you'll need to succeed are going to be completely different. We're talking about a future that's all about AI and a totally digital economy. And that's exactly why we're going to break down the top 5 skills every university student needs to master to not just compete, but to be truly future-proof by 2026.
So let me ask you something straight up. Is that degree you're working so hard for going to be enough? The honest-to-goodness answer is, well, not on its own. Think of it like this. Your degree gets you in the door. It's your ticket to the game. But it's the skills you build alongside it that are going to let you actually play and win. The rules are changing, big time.
All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to cover 5 absolutely essential skills that are going to define the most successful graduates. We're talking AI literacy, digital branding, data-driven decisions, critical questioning, and of course, human creativity. Let's jump right into the first one.
First up, and you could argue this is the most important skill for 2026, is AI literacy. Now look, this isn't about you having to learn how to code AI from scratch. No. It's about learning how to use it, how to talk to it, how to guide it. Because here's the reality. Every single profession is going to be using AI. And the people who know how to master it, they're the ones who are going to lead.
At the very heart of AI literacy is this idea called prompt engineering. The best way to think about it is like you're learning a new language, the language of AI. It's really just the art of giving an AI super clear instructions, the right context, maybe some examples, so it gives you back exactly what you need. We're talking everything from a brilliant essay draft to a complex data analysis.
And this is where it gets really practical for you as a student. I mean, imagine being able to instantly summarize hours of dense research, or automating all those tedious little tasks to free up more study time. Or what about using AI as a brainstorming partner to come up with totally new ideas for a project? It can even help you map out your entire career path. This is your new academic superpower, for real.
Just let that sink in for a second. The threat isn't the technology itself. The real threat is falling behind the people who embrace it. Mastering AI, it's just not optional anymore. It's the new baseline for being competitive.
And that leads us perfectly into our second skill, digital branding. Why? Because in 2026, I promise you, employers are checking your LinkedIn profile way before they ever ask to see your transcript. Your online footprint, that's your new resume, and it's live 24/7.
So what we're really talking about here is professional digital communication. It's everything. It's how you write an email, how you present your ideas over a video call, and how you build your personal brand across all these different platforms. It's the whole picture of who you are as a professional in the digital world.
And the best part is, you can start on this today. Build a simple portfolio to show off your best work. Maybe that's a research paper, a project you coded, or a marketing plan. Go optimize every single section of your LinkedIn profile. Get comfortable talking on camera and making slides. Even just learning the basics of content creation will set you way apart. These are all real, actionable things you can do.
And what's the bottom line here? It's simple. Students who can confidently and professionally show their value online are the ones who get seen. They're the ones who attract more internships, more scholarships, and, you guessed it, more amazing job offers.
Okay, skill number 3 is a big one, data literacy. And let me be super clear. This is not just for business or engineering students. I don't care if you study medicine, education, or even art history. Understanding data is completely non-negotiable. Numbers are the language of how modern decisions get made.
So what is data literacy? It's basically the ability to look at a bunch of raw information and see the story hiding inside. It's about being able to read a chart, spot a trend, and use that evidence to make a smart choice instead of just going with your gut. It's about turning all that noise into real insight.
Now take a look at a chart like this. A data-literate person doesn't just see lines going up. Nope, they see a pattern. They see confirmation that a strategy is actually working, and they can start to predict what might happen next. That's the power of seeing the pattern in the noise.
So the takeaway here is really straightforward. In a world that is just overflowing with information, the ability to back up your ideas with actual evidence, well, that becomes a superpower. Success in pretty much any modern field is built on a foundation of facts, not just feelings or lucky guesses.
All right, on to skill number 4, critical questioning. See, in a world where an AI can spit out any answer you want in half a second, your true value, your distinctly human superpower, is your ability to ask the right questions.
I mean, really think about that. AI is a phenomenal tool for generating answers. It's an answer engine.
But it doesn't have curiosity. It doesn't have skepticism or context. It can't figure out what the real problem is that needs solving. That's where you come in. The quality of your questions will always determine the quality of your solutions. And you can start practicing this every single day. Don't just accept information you read, question your sources. Don't just memorize things for a test. Adopt a question-based approach to actually understand the material. Learn to break down those huge, overwhelming problems into small, manageable steps, and get good at analyzing arguments for their hidden weaknesses.
And this, right here, is a huge distinction. Your university, it gives you a foundation of knowledge. That's its job. But the real world, the world of careers and making an impact, it pays for solutions. And critical thinking, that's the bridge between knowing something and actually creating a solution with it.
And that brings us to our final skill, number 5, human creativity. As more and more routine, boring tasks get automated away, your ability to generate new ideas, to innovate, to create something from nothing, that becomes your most valuable asset. It's the ultimate currency in an automated world.
And I want to be really clear about something. Creativity isn't just for artists anymore. It is a fundamental survival skill. It's the process of coming up with new ideas and trying things out to solve complex problems. And it doesn't matter what field you're in.
And what's so cool is how creativity today ties everything else together. It involves systematic processes like design thinking. It relies on powerful visual communication, and it even uses AI as a tool for inspiration. Which brings us right back to where we started. Full circle.
So why does this matter? Well, the payoff is huge. Creative thinkers are innovators, plain and simple. And innovation is what attracts investment, what creates new jobs, and what paves the way to leadership. It's the engine that drives progress forward. So after all that, what's the actual payoff? Well, mastering these 5 skills, AI literacy, digital branding, data literacy, critical questioning, and creativity, it doesn't just give you a little edge, it puts you ahead of 90% of your peers. That's a massive advantage.
So I'm going to leave you with one final thought. The future isn't going to belong to the students with perfect grades. It's going to belong to the most flexible learners. Your degree is the foundation. It's the support structure. But in 2026 and beyond, it's going to be your skills that truly define your path and your success.